you want to know how to prank, and you want to do a fun Thanksgiving prank. Well, here's a good one for you. The pickled Jell-O prank. You take some lime Jell-O, some pickle juice, and you serve up some nasty, disgusting Jell-O treats for Thanksgiving. First step, take 2 cups of water and boil it. While your water's boiling, dump in 6 ounces of the lime Jell-O. That's the large box at the grocery store. 2 tablespoons of gelatin. Safely and carefully, you're going to take your boiling water and mix it in with the Jell-O and gelatin. Now you got to stir it and keep stirring until the Jell-O and the gelatin and everything is all dissolved into the mix. It looks like we are ready for the next step, which is adding salt. This is the part where it just gets really nasty because we're going to add 5 tablespoons of salt. And I can already imagine how nasty this is going to taste. Now it looks like the salt is completely dissolved in the Jell-O mix. Next step, the infamous pickle brine. Basically, just take some pickle juice, 2 cups of it. Make sure it's nice and cold, and you're going to pour it in. Ugh, that's going to be so nasty. Pour it in with the mix. I can smell how nasty this is. I'm going to give it a little taste. Whoa. Now your Jell-O mix is ready to be cooled down. You can either put the large bowl inside the refrigerator and allow your Jell-O to turn into Jell-O, or you can pour out the contents and pour a little bit into these fancy dishware and make your Jell-O presentable. So before you put them in the refrigerator, you want to take some saran wrap, put it over the top, and then take your saran wrap Jell-O and put them in with the rest. Make sure that when you lay them in there, they all lay flat and evenly. So after about 4 hours of your Jell-O sitting in the fridge, and it's Jell-O, now it's time to work on the whipped cream and the sugar and the nice toppings that would go on top of your Jell-O. So first get a cup of whipped cream. Next you want a 1/4 teaspoon of lemon extract. And 1 tablespoon of sweet sugar. We're going to take our mixture and just going to start whisking it. A good consistency to spread over the top of the Jell-O. My little spreader. A couple blueberries. Putting it right there. If you don't like the way the spread looks, you can also take some whipped cream just straight up and put it over the top. Add some more color, make it more appetizing. Throw in a couple of these raspberries. So now everything looks appetizing, and yet your victims are going to take a bite. They're going to think it's delicious because it looks delicious. But once they hit that bite, they're in for a really nasty treat. Tracy, try one of those. Take a bite of the blueberries. The blueberry ones. Get a spoon out. Tell me what you think.
Looks pretty.
What'd you say?
It looks pretty.
Like you. Think my mom will like it?
That was awful. Seriously? That is awful.
Let me try that.
Getting poisoned.
That salt and that pickle. Oh, I'll definitely get my mom for this one. So the next prank involves mashed potatoes and chicken bones or turkey bones. You want your bones to be big enough where people won't choke on them so it's not a health hazard. But you're going to take your bones and you're going to stick them inside the mashed potatoes. This way it's a disgusting prank where when someone has no idea that they think they're going to get some mashed potatoes, but in reality they're getting a chicken bone. And the cool part is the mashed potatoes stick to the bone so they don't even know there's a bone in there. And they come back, they put their gravy on. It looks so good. but they got a really bony surprise. So the next prank involves cupcakes, a Thanksgiving dessert basically. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the icing and we're going to shove it right off into the plate. Oh, that looks... What we're going to do is sprinkle it with some sprinkles. Throw the accent back in there. Boom. Now you got a nasty cupcake surprise. This next prank is really easy. All you need is a cake and some icing. So you can write a funny message under like, find the hairball. Set the cake out on the Thanksgiving dessert table with all the unpopular desserts and watch your family members walk by going, oh, I'm not eating any of that. And that way you can have all the cake to yourself. You and your friends can eat all the good dessert, and all the unpopular dessert is out of there. So you want to know how to prank? I got one for you. Fake snowballs. Let me show you how to do it. The trick behind the fake snowballs is getting white balloons. And make sure you don't blow your balloon up too large or it won't work. People will see that it's a balloon. So large balloons are out. You want to blow your balloon up the size of a snowball.